Laying the boom, bang. World, meet Mr. Marist Liufai. Let's get it, man. What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. I'm in these streets. I'm in these linebacker streets. I'm in this Marist Liufai streets. And right now, we're going to talk about him. And I had a few games, but I'm at work. I didn't have time I work all day. I hold my store down. I down there work open to close. So when I get home, I don't have time to be breaking down film. I be going to bed. So come to work, get some good film, and I'm going to talk about the player right now. So obviously, this is early in the season, not toward the end of the season, but this is a little bit of Marist Liufai. And if you notice in this game, and you see him, every time you see him, watch where he goes, because Marist can play weak side, can play a little bit. I don't think he's more of a strong side, and he can play this mic, as you can watch him right here. In this game right here, I like him. When you watch him, you can tell he's going to be a pretty good coverage linebacker, as you can see him right here. Let's watch this play. Good flow out to the ball. Got caught up in some misdirection play. I think he's good, very good instinctual. You can watch him right here. Let's see what happens on this play. See, he's in on this tackle. Doesn't actually make the tackle, but there was a couple plays where he got ball faked on the misdirection and saw another play. But I feel like that was just on playing time. When you watch him right here, like right here, he got caught up in the trash, missed a play, and I seen a couple times when the offensive linemen getting to the second level, getting their hands on him and moving him out to play. Like right here, a basic run play, he guessed the gap wrong and obviously missed the play. But when you really watch, it's really more based on the playing time. As you see the ball fake, he goes with the running back, but it was really more based on playing time, because the more playing time he got, the more comfortable he got, the more you didn't see these kind of plays happen. You can see him right here up in the middle. You like him to be able to disengage off that player, even though he's still in there on the play. You like him to be able to quickly disengage off that blocker and make the play. See right here, this wasn't one of his best games. I think even Zimmer said in this game right here, this wasn't one of his best games. But when you see him come back and play in the Raiders game, you can see a marked improvement, and that's what I like about in this game. You can see the difference, and where I noticed where he was better, and we'll show it in the Raiders game. Like I said, I think it was more experience, but I feel like when he was playing more of the mic, when he was playing more in the middle, he was more concise. He was more sure of his plays. He was more sure of what he was doing, and he was more assertive. And you can watch it right here. When he played more of the strong side, he was more around the, I'm sorry, not the strong side, but more when he was playing more of the mic and more playing more of the middle, he seemed to be more plays. And I really love that. Like right here, taking on the blocker, but you got to come in there and make the play. You got to be able to stack and shed that play and make that. But one thing I really liked about him, he didn't get a lot of time during the year because obviously Overshown was the man, Overshown was the guy. He really didn't take a hold of a starting role until week, I think later in the year. He started 9 games, and that was mainly when after Overshown went down that Cincinnati game, and he had a 1.5 sacks that game. You saw in the very beginning of the game, that's where he had 1.5 sacks. Ended up with 50 total tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles, and good play right here as you see him break out. Like I said, I think he can be decent in the coverage right here. As you can see him dropping in the middle, whether he's attacking the line of scrimmage or dropping, I still like when he was playing in the middle because it seems like I said, he made more plays when he's diagnosed. When he played in the middle, he was more sure of himself. He was more confident, it seemed, and seemed like it was more of a natural type position for him. So we'll see with Jack Sanborn in there and Kenneth Murray in the fold, and there are more veterans. We'll see who is going to be calling this defense. Like right here, let's see this play. I think this is one of the plays where I saw he makes a really good play. I think right here, yeah. Look at that. And this is inside the 10-yard line. That was a great play right here by Marist. And he continued to do that when he was, like I said, when he was more of the middle and calling more of that middle defense. Seemed like he was more around the ball, more around the play. Like right here, forces a bad play, good incompletion. But as I said before, in 13 games, he had 24 tackles. When Overshown went down, and you can see him right here on the coverage, he had 26 tackles in 4 games. So that's a market. The more he got playing time, the better player he was. You could see his ability come out the more time he got. 255 run snaps, 196 cover snaps. I think he's going to be a really good player. I love to see what he's going to do in year 2. Like I said, you got Kenneth Murray, you got Jack Sanborn. You don't know what's going on with Damone Clark. You know Overshown probably ain't going to be there until mid-season, maybe toward the late season. So he has every opportunity to show what he can do. Is he going to take that next step? Will he be the green dot guy? As you can see him, like I said, the more playing time he got, the better player he was. And he has everything that Brian Schottenheimer loves. Family, loves football. On and off the field, no problems. I like the kid. I liked him, and at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you. I mocked him in a couple drafts when I went to the Senior Bowl. This was one of the players I was looking at. If you go to my Senior Bowl tape, I was consistently talking about Marist Liufai in the 2024 Senior Bowl when I went with Joe. He was one of the guys I highlighted. My homegirl Star, she's the one that said, "Hey, look at Marist Liufai." I said, "Yeah, I've been having to keep my eyes on him," but I really did. So in 2025, I'd love to see what he's going to do. I definitely think he's going to be an impact player. To what? I don't know, but I want to see it.